So welcome everyone to our session, and we are going to discuss about the basic of PySpark data frame in this session. And we are going to see how we can do the transformation, data manipulation, and various things we're going to work on the data frame basically. So before deep dive into the hands-on session, you will ask me what is basically data frame. We have already discussed, but let's see. So data frame is a way in which you can organize the data. Just like in table, you organize the data into row and column format. Similar way, in PySpark data frame also, you can organize the data. So just like a Excel file, CSV file, or row column based tables, similar way you can organize it. It's a data type in PySpark. Okay. And you can work on that data which get stored into the data frame easily. Okay. Then you will ask why we use PySpark data frame, because they are useful for data analytics, for any like data pipeline work, data engineering work, machine learning task. Also, you can utilize it. Okay, they are very simple, so you can control them. You can have like evaluation, and you can also a data frame can be in Spark can handle like petabyte scale of data, like large quality of data it can handle. The data frame API supports for many languages, not only like PySpark or Python. It also support R, Scala, and Java. Okay, it's frequently used for data storage, data source for data visualization, and can be utilized to hold tabular data. Okay, so if you compare with RDD, then it is more customizable. Okay, and memory management is very better here. Okay, now you will ask what is RDD? So RDD is like a resilient database. Yeah. So RDD is yeah. RDD is like resilient distributed data sets, and it's a fundamental data structure of Spark. Okay, so you can utilize the RDD because it is capable of storing data partitioned across the multiple nodes of the cluster, and it also allows them to do processing in parallel. RDD is fault tolerant, and it's have some many it have different uses. So now the question is when to use RDD and when to use data frame. It's an important interview questions as well. So when you have some unstructured data, then you go for RDD. You have some structured data like row and column based data, then you go for data frame. Okay, it's simple. And if you want to see more details about it, like what are the differences? So RDD is like distributed collection of data elements, while data frame is also a distributed collection. Okay, but in RDD the optimization is not available, but data frames are optimized. RDD have defined like manually you need to define the schema. In data frame you can automatically define it. RDD is slower than data frames, okay, because you can work on they are fault tolerant as well. So obviously, so data frame provides API to like do many transformations like aggregation or like group by some or many things you can do on the data frames easily. So that's where we require data frame. Okay. So that's the advantages of data frame, you can say. Now let's talk about like how to create a data frame. So we are going to see multiple ways of creating data frame. First way is like utilizing the list or dictionary. Okay. So I have written the sample code here, so it will be easier for you to understand. Like I am creating a data frame using list. Okay. So here is the list, which name is data, and it in this list we have some names and age. Okay, so we have used here spark dot create data frame. So this is the command create data frame, and spark is the initialization of spark jobs. So using this spark you can call this create data frame, and you need to pass the data, that list, and the column names. So it will create it for you. Okay, so you just need to run it using control enter. That's a shortcut. Now you can see that one is Spark job triggered, and it's called this API, and it's created a data frame. How to see it? you need to use dataframe.show command. Okay, this is the method. Show is a method which help you to display the, yeah, it will run the Spark job at under hood of Databricks. Will show you all the details which is available in data frame. So you can just see like it's looking like a table data, right? So name is the column name, age is the column name, and these are the row which have some data, right? Like John 25, Alice 30, and Bob 35. Similar way, you can create the data frame using a CSV file. So we have stored this CSV file into DBFS location. So I will show you how you can store it. So you need to go to new, click on data, add data. Okay. And I will show you how you can add the data using DBFS. So you have multiple options. Okay. You can go to DBFS. You can click on here. You can like in downloaders, I think I have added here. Okay. So I have added this file, test.csv. You can see where it got added. So I have already added this file earlier 2 times. So that's why it's modified the name of this file. So it got stored in file store tables test2.csv. Okay, let's go to our workspace. You can see here, I have written the same location. Okay, while reading that file to create a like file store table test.csv. Okay, so I'm reading this file using spark.read.format. In format, I'm passing CSV. Then we have option where I'm passing that header should be true. If you will pass it as a false, then it will remove the header, means it will remove the column names. Then you need to load and you need to provide the DBFS location or any cloud location. It will take it from there, like S3 location or blob storage location you can provide, and it will read from there also. Okay. So now I will run it, and you will see that it will create the data frame using this file. Okay, the Spark jobs are running. Now I will click on here, and you will see like you are able to see the data frame which is recently created. Name is Ram, John, and address is India and USA, right? So now let's see another method. You can create a data frame using RDD also. So how to create RDD now, you will ask. So creating a RDD, you can use spark.spark context and then parallelize. So this is the method which we use to create the RDD. You can put that any list or dictionary here, and it will create RDD. Now RDD.2df basically create a data frame. Here you need to pass the like a column name of the data frame. So I will just run it. It got created and I can check it. So basically I will check it using this one, df.show. It will show me. Okay, this got created. So earlier it was written here print schema. What basically it do? Print schema is a method to print the schema as name suggests. I will run it. It will show that, okay, root, it data frame have ID and name, and the data types are long and string. Okay. Similarly, now in SQL, we have select statement like select star from table name. It will give you all the outputs. Select column name, comma, column name 2, column name 3. That will give you only specific column names based data. Okay, similar concept we have to select the columns from the data frame. So we have select method under data frame in which we will write the column name and it will provide us. Now I will show you how it will provide. I have selected just ID from the data frame, right? You can see here, this is the data frame we had. df.so. Yeah. So here I will write show. So it will display us. Okay. So ID and name we have in this data frame. I have just selected ID here, right? So it given me ID only. Okay. That way you can do. Now we have multiple things in data frame. Just like SQL, we have filter, we have where. In SQL, we don't have filter, but we have where, right? So if we use filter here, what it will do, suppose I want ID which is greater than 1. Then I will run it. I will get the ID which is greater than 1. We have filter also. Let's see how it will work. So I will remove this, okay, and I will comment it out. So it will filter the row basically, and it will give me just this name based details. Okay, I will run. Yeah, so it have provided me this Susan and ID is 3, right? So I have selected here where Susan, provide me details of Susan's all details, right? So it provided. Now come to data manipulation and transformation. So for that, I have written this script. Basically, I have created a Spark session and I have created some data. So this is a list of sample data. Basically, I've created some data for employee, like employee ID, employee name, age, salary, location, and company name. Okay. So if you just click here, you will be able to see the all details like ID, name, age, salary, country, and company name. It has been created. Okay. Now what I'm doing here, I want to add a column in which I will provide, what do we say? In which I will provide just, I will add a column name, which name is bonus, and it should have 0.1%, okay, of the salary. Not 0.1, it's 10% of the salary. Okay. So I will run it. Now let's see what happened. So as you can see, like ID is John 25, salary is $5,000, and bonus is $500. So that means here I have calculated data frame dot salary into 0.1. That means it's providing 10% of that salary as bonus. So that way you can add a new column. Okay. Now we can do multiple things. We can do group by. So how to get this group by salary? We will just show this one, average salary. So average salary we are calculating for every country, and for that we are using group by on top of country column and aggregation on the salary, and we are providing aggregation as average. You can use any like sum or something else also. We will see it. So now you can see average salary is coming as in USA, average salary is $6,000, Canada, $6,000 similarly. Okay. Now I will just comment it out, uncomment it, and we'll see the total salary. Okay. Total salary we are calculating. We are just doing, we have replaced here average to sum. Okay. And also we have added company name. So it will provide us on the basis of company name also. What is the total salary they are providing? Okay. So this is the data you can see. This is the data manipulation we are doing here, right? And last one we have is like arranging all these details into order. So just like in SQL, we have descending order, ascending order. Similarly, we can add here data frame dot age dot descending, means on the basis of age, arrange it into a descending order. So what will happen? The highest age will be on top, like 35. Mike is on top, then Alice is 32, then Jane is 30. Similar way, it's arranged. Okay. Now let's come to working with columns. So how you will work with columns? Columns are like basically if you want to rename the column, you want to add a column or drop a column, or you can select only specific columns. So that way you can work with columns. If you want to rename a column, you need to use this method with column renamed, provide the current name of that column and the new name of that column. Okay, let's see how it will work. So I will comment it and will run it. DF1 is not defined. That's fine because this is the DF. It's not DF1. So you can see here, this column was earlier age. Now it's coming as years old, right? So it got renamed. Okay. That's a cool thing here. Now let's see what else we can do. Okay. So here we can add a new column, bonus percentage, which will be like multiply by salary into 0.05. Okay. So it will add a column in which it will be having bonus percentage. Like the salary is 800, then bonus will be like 400, like 5% of it. Not 5, 50% of it. Okay. So it's 50% of the salary. Yeah. Sorry, it's 5% of the salary. That's correct. Now we want to drop a column, which name is company name column. We want to drop. So how to drop it? Just yeah, that's fine. So it will you can use a method named drop with data frame data frame dot drop and column name. So be cautious while dropping it, because if you drop it, then you need to get it again if you required it. Okay, so that's why I'm asking to be cautious. Now I'm running it. Okay, I will print the data frame. Now you can see company name is not visible. It got dropped. Okay, now I am selecting like ID and name. I will print that data frame. Okay, so ID and name you can see. But what happen if I will just print df.show? What will happen? Let's see. Okay, so that happen. Basically, on data frame, you are doing some manipulation or some transformation. Then you need to save it, that reference to a newly created data frame. If you do not save it, then whatever transformation or manipulation you will do, it will be gone. Okay, so if you save it on the same data frame and you will show, then you will see ID and name is here. Okay. Now let's come to the conclusion. So basically, in this whole session from the beginning, we have introduced PySpark to you, PySpark data frame, and we have seen the advantages of the data frame over RDDs. We have also seen the comparison between data frame and RDD. We have seen how to create data frame using different methods. One is like list, another is using like a CSV file, another is using like RDD. Okay, so these are the three way we have seen. Multiple waves are there. Second is like we have seen the basic operations on data frame. Okay, like print a schema or selecting some columns. Okay, and doing some filter and where. Then we have seen data manipulation and transformation over it. Like we have utilized group by, we have used a descending order, we have used with columns. Okay, and then we worked on the columns. Like we have renamed the column, we have add a new column, we have dropped the column, and we have selected the different column to create a new data frame. Okay, so these all things we have seen under this conclusion. Okay, now what is this? This is basically a bonus thing for you. These are the interview questions. So don't just watch the whatever answer I have written. So firstly, what you need to do, read the line like line number one, then line number two. Okay, and try to solve it by yourself. Okay, if you do not able to solve it, that's fine, you can check the answers and then try to solve it. That's fine, but firstly try by yourself, and these are the very important interview questions I will suggest for any like PySpark based data interview questions. You can consider data engineering interview questions. Okay, sure. Then thanks for watching me, and we'll see in the next video, which will be a deep dive of the data frame and PySpark. Okay, see you everyone. Thanks.